Hi everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of Let's Decorate. Today what we're doing is we're renovating an old bar. So this bar, it was in my industrial photography studio lot and it is in my save file. However, I thought with the new knitting pack coming out, Love to Knit, I would give it a bit of a renovation and turn it into a knitting studio for a club to go and knit in. So what the idea was is this bar, it's old. Well, it wasn't old, but once the place had been renovated into the photo studio and bar, this bar had gone into the place and it had stayed there for a little while, but then unfortunately it went bankrupt, so they had to just abandon the whole thing altogether, and so it had kind of just been sitting around not doing an awful lot. And then this knitting club came along and was like, hey, can we have this place? It's a really good location and we would just love to go in there because it's nice, it's small, it's not too big, and there's outdoor green space as well. So the council, I'm gonna say, the San Myshuno council were like, yes, sure, you can go in there, you can give it a whole renovation and you can move in there. So they decided to contact my Sims at Let's Decorate and decided that they would like to have this decoration and renovation on the show, and it also gives it a little bit more advertisement for the whole art centre, as it's now called. It's the Industrial Arts Centre, so it would give it a bit more advertisement, and it would also be a good way of advertising this new knitting space. And it's kind of like a creation and maker space, except it's not a maker space because that's something that comes in what's it called, Evergreen Harbour. So it's not a maker space, but it's kind of like a crafty DIY kind of store, except it's not a store. But maybe they do sell things, like they would sell some of their creations, and other than that, it's kind of just a fun place to go. So like I said before, this will be in my save file, and so it will have Sims that will be going to it. There's a club that I'm going to be creating at some point soon, and it's going to be some different Sims. Some of them are like older, like grandmas and grannies and whatever, but some of them are like younger people because, you know, knitting is for everyone. Knitting is quite a cool thing. I've never knitted before, so I don't really know. I've done some sewing in school, but that's besides the point. And there's going to be a little club, and they're all going to kind of live near the knitting parlor and knitting studio, rather, not parlor, but knitting parlor. That sounds kind of cool, huh? Maybe, I don't know. We'll just call it the knitting studio for now. But that's gonna go in there, and there's gonna be a lot of Sims that live around it, and they're all gonna live quite near to one another, and they're all gonna be like really good friends, and there's gonna be a little community built up around this art center because the people of San Myshuno are very, very proud of this art center because it used to just be like a factory, and it had been closed for a long time, but then the community took it on and they asked the council, hey, can we buy this, or can we renovate it completely and make it a usable space? And the council said yes, and so that is how the photography studio and bar, but now is a knitting studio, came to be. So it's a really cool story, I think. It's just a little backstory that I've got in my head right now, but like I said, this community is very proud of this space, and it's a really nice green space right in front of the water that they can all just go and sit and enjoy, and it's a bit like a Sulani kind of community vibe that the Spice Market have there, but it's kind of their own little community in this bigger city next to this huge bridge. But if you do want to download this, it is on my gallery. My gallery ID is officialmini01, and it is called the Industrial Arts Centre. I also have a Twitter, so if you would like to go and follow that, please do, as well as my Instagram, so give that a follow as well. And I have a Discord server, so go and join that one as well. But that is us coming to the end of this now. We're going through some of the screenshots, so thank you all very much for watching this. If you did like it, please leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content, not only on Sims 4 but also on some other games too, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.